Hi everyone, welcome to the learning video for academic vocabulary. This video will give you an overview of the Lead Forward resource and hopefully is going to support you in the planning of effective instruction. So let's get started. To find the academic vocabulary resource, simply go to our website at www.leadforward.com. Once you're there, click Resources. Within this first tab on our resource page, called Content Builder Resources, you will find the Academic Vocabulary tool right here in the middle of the page. Once you find the grade level you need, click the link in the Academic Vocabulary column. English and Spanish versions are available as noted on the website. We have academic vocabulary available in the core content areas. And while they're organized in similar ways, we've taken the specific nuances and differences between each subject area into consideration. Each vocabulary resource focuses on important words within that text cluster. Having this information in planning ensures that we address the vocabulary needs for current and/or future learning, and that often contribute to error patterns on STAR. This may be a good time to go ahead and pause this video so that you can go find and explore the academic vocabulary resource for the grades and subjects that you're interested in. Just jump back in when you are ready. Like many other Lead Forward resources, the academic vocabulary for math, science, and social studies are organized first by text cluster. And then within that major concept, we break it down by subcluster. This provides a close match to the way that the texts are bundled and taught within the curriculum. Looking at the academic vocabulary analysis section, you'll see that we've divided the important terms by the vocabulary that is new to the grade level and vocabulary that has been previously introduced. These designations are designed to help you focus instruction and to have a clear understanding of which words you'll be introducing and which words students should have prior experience with. Some words will require additional time and treatment as students are potentially hearing the academic terminology for the first time. This vocabulary may necessitate context building, developing of background knowledge, and making connections to help them internalize the word meanings. Vocabulary that's been previously introduced may involve review of what they know and demonstrating explicitly the relationships of these words to the new additional academic language and to the concept being taught. Okay, so one last thing on this tool. We have made a connection to STAR by coding the tested words with an asterisk. So now you know when you see this coding that STAR stands for STAR. English language arts and Spanish language arts have a different structure, but they still focus on the important words for concept development. Here is an example from grade 8 reading. Academic vocabulary for ELAR and SLAR align closely to the Lead Forward text snapshot. The bundling is by the important instructional components of a reading and language arts classroom. Then we break it down a little bit further by the subclusters within each instructional component. Okay, so here you've got an example from writing. This vocabulary is classified into composition, revision, and editing subclusters. So how can we use the academic vocabulary resource in planning instruction? Let's talk more about this. During planning, we generally want to be especially attentive to subclusters or specific standards that are more complex, especially for struggling students where there is the potential for vocabulary to be a challenge. When we are studying the standards as a PLC, we may need to focus on the vocabulary from those student expectations or subclusters that our kids tend to continuously have a hard time with. This tool will help you review and determine the words that are critical for concept development. As you examine this resource, also think about and discuss additional vocabulary resources that you have access to, like your district curriculum, vocabulary strategies, and other instructional materials. So let's say that our PLC wants to study vocabulary for the subcluster structure of atoms. The PLC begins thinking about the words that students often mix up or struggle with. Part of the discussion may include trying to figure out and respond to why students are confusing common vocabulary. The team might also ask, how do we help students access specialized vocabulary which may occur very seldom in daily conversations or experiences or even in instruction? What's our strategy around that? As we plan for vocabulary, this sample represents a list of the words that will hopefully give you some guidance about the vocabulary we want to be sure to be using with kids. How are we going to provide authentic opportunities for students to read, write, talk about, and listen to the important words in context? Finally, we need to make sure that we're thinking about and planning for the impact on our English learners. Remember, there's a ton of stuff to support your work on the Lead Forward website. This academic vocabulary and other resources are also available on the free Lead Forward app. Additionally, the Lead Forward crew is always here for you. Anything at all that we can do to help you, just say the word. We're easy to get a hold of, and we would be happy to be called on. So that brings this video to a close. You all have a big job, an important job, and while it may not be easy, it's not impossible. In the words of Rita Pierson, we can do this. We're educators. We are born to make a difference. Teach on, and thanks for listening.